Hey, thanks for checking in. I'm here with my long-time friend, Melissa Groom. Melissa is absolutely wonderful, and I have such a great respect for Melissa and seeing the journey that she's gone on. And what I wanted to do in this interview today was to share really how someone can build a membership program that actually makes money. Because I speak to a lot of people, and there is a goal and dream for a lot of people to have online paid membership programs, online video training programs. But being someone who works in the area of sales and getting people to get paid and make money, it's one of those things, while it's a great goal to have, but all the steps that we need to follow to make it a reality is another thing. And I know Melissa's done that. So Melissa, how about you introduce yourself, and then we'll get into it and I'll ask you some questions.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Groom, the Visibility Mentor, and I teach entrepreneurs how to grow their profile and their income using the power of video. So thank you, Trev, for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. So tell us with the end goal in mind. So building a membership program, what was the end vision and goal that you had in mind?
A monthly target income.
So you had a money goal?
Yes, which I think Trevor taught me that. If you don't have a money goal, how do you expect to reach it?
I'm just doing a video training program at the moment on foundations and talked exactly about that. We need to know what we're going for, right? What about the mindset?
That's huge.
What did you continue to do that helps you go and achieve something when many others don't even get to start, or they do and they give up and they don't get there?
Well, look, don't get me wrong. I've had times where I have doubted myself and asked myself, who am I to do this? There's other people out there more experienced. They've got a bigger budget, you know, all those sorts of things. Even to the point there's people more glamorous than me, or skinny.
No, not possible.
Yeah, because we're conditioned, we have to believe, we're conditioned to believe we have to be a certain look and be a certain size to present in the media.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you look at years ago, 20 years ago, they didn't have people on TV or in magazines that were over a size 6. So that's been one, you know, deep-rooted belief system for women in particular, which I had to overcome.
How did you do that?
Well, I guess it was a personal development, spiritual journey, I guess, in knowing that my body is just a vessel. And it's not the size I am or even what I look like. It's what's in here that counts. And that's what people want. They want to connect with your heart, your soul. They want to learn. I couldn't care less how much you weigh, Trevor. The fact is, you've taught me how to make sales and make a living and not have to rely on government support. So that's what makes it okay. So yes, I did do a lot of work with spiritual teachers and healers, and just going back to believing in myself and looking through past testimonials. So when I have those doubts, you read your testimonials on those days you're feeling a bit bleh, and it uplifts you and you realize, wow, I actually have made a difference in people's lives.
And I think too, in that area, what I think is so important too is, let's face it, at the end of the day, everyone has insecurities, and no matter how perfect or whatever someone looks or how they're conducting themselves, I know for a fact the people that I know that are, you know, you would look at and they go, wow, they are so successful and make so much money. I know personally, you know, the ones that I know, the doubts and insecurities they have. And I think foundationally here, from a mindset perspective, why I'm digging deeper in here is because unless it's gone unchecked, then it can be the killer of dreams. Because my experience is whatever it's saying is a lie, and it's just protecting us, trying to protect us from a perceived danger that doesn't exist. Like You might get hurt if you put yourself out there and they'll judge you. But to date, what I found is, firstly, no one cares. No one cares. They'd never know what's going on. And my other experience is when you do show up and you share from a place of passion to contribute and give value, that's the most important thing. And to then be an example to other people to say, well, hey, look, you know, I feel and think the same way, but does that mean I'm not going to do it?
Yes.
It's the doing it while you've got it.
That's right. And they say, you know, even really successful people still have fear, but they'll go and do it anyway.
That's right.
What really helped me working with you, Trevor, was just having some role plays that we did in our sessions and having not that you read a script when you're on the phone or on a call with someone or a face-to-face meeting, but it's the rehearsing of just being able to articulate it so that when it comes to the money thing, you don't get tongue-tied and then start sounding all insecure and unsure about yourself, because if you're not 100% certain about your products and programs and events, then how do you expect other people to be? So you really believe in your product, and when you're first putting yourself out to market, it's never been tested before, well then, yes, of course that's scary. We don't know how it's going to be received. There's always going to be some people who didn't see value in what you've got. And that's okay. There's going to be people that don't resonate with you, and that's okay too. And it just makes room for the people that, you know, do relate to you and are aligned with your same values and morals. So you've got to get to the point where you're okay with the fact that not everyone's going to like you, or not everyone is going to want to work with you. Doesn't mean they don't like you.
Yeah, I get it. And I think too, what I found really helpful in that area of, especially for people watching this who are considering starting a membership program or anything new, it's called, I suppose, dealing with the elephant in the room right up front. And by that, I'm saying, just to let you know, this is a program I'm just launching, and I'm positioning it at this money because I'm launching it and I want to see how people show up, the results that they get. And this is a great opportunity for you to get in on this program, and it's going to evolve as we go. And that's what I'm so excited about. And just own it, that it is new. It is a beginner. And
every program I've done a beta program, and I've been open and upfront and honest with people in my posts, in my emails, in my videos, letting them know that this is the first time I've run it this way, and this is why it's at this price. Yeah,
lovely. Very good. Okay, so then you've set a goal, you're attending to your mindset, and that's an ongoing thing. We get that. What were some of the things that you've learned and applied that launched the program and now it runs?
Building relationships. You know, I think marketing is an ongoing thing. With marketing, in my mind, was advertising. But now I understand marketing more. It is a long-term relationship that you want to form with your Facebook followers, your email database, your whatever. So being consistent and showing up on video, as you know, actually draws people to you or away from you. They will get to know, like, and trust you very quickly and decide whether they want to work with you when you're on video. But it's the being on video, being consistent, and being known for the one thing. So I've known you for a long time, Trevor, as the sales and speaker trainer. You haven't chopped and changed. And yes, I do understand when people are first maybe perhaps starting a business, they are developing and experimenting. So I'm not saying not to do that. But then before you launch, maybe just sit down and work out what is the one thing that you want to be known for.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and that has made a profound difference on my journey, that's for sure. So what I'm hearing that is you're building depth of community, and you're building brand, and you're building, we know who that person is and what they represent. And then the launch, right? The launch, the name, the date, the time. Yes? So do you remember when you first launched your program?
Yes, I do. February 2015. The 1st of February 2015 is when I ran my first 30-day video challenge. And I actually put it out on my personal profile as a post saying who would like to join my 30-day video challenge. It's free. I hadn't run it before, but I knew that once I started running it, I could offer people to work with me in my mentoring program, which is what I did. Now, I think the reason why 100 people joined in an hour, 200 people joined very quickly after that, and I closed the group down, is because I already had a profile from running my women's networking group. But before that even, I started my web TV show back in 2010 and ran that for 2 years every single week. So I already had that online profile and I interviewed women in business. So that helped as well. There's been a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't realize I've done to get to where I am.
Yeah, good point. And again, giving value, building connection, building this, deep foundation, because what I hear in that is, for those people who are watching this, is it doesn't happen in 3 months. It's like, sure, you could launch a program if you wanted to, and if you've got a community and database, you could and go for it, and you would and will. But even if you do and you're building something, this is like anything. These things take time to develop, to refine, and having the willingness to see it through is what I hear in that. Well, thank you, Melissa. That is really good advice. And what have you got coming up for someone who wants to, well, I'm sure a lot of people already know you, but just to tell us anyway, what have you got coming up that they can jump in and explore and be a part of?
Yeah, okay. So I just want to make one more point if I can, Trev.
No, you are not allowed to. Of course you can.
I would say my strength has been in building community, because everyone can Google just about anything and learn it for free. But being able to be part of a community, like to feel like you belong, is one of the basic human needs. And another basic human needs is contribution. So that's what I love about Facebook groups. If you can create a Facebook group that has the specific outcome that people are looking for, and they know why they're in there and the outcome that they're going to have as a result of being in that group, it's going to be a really powerful positioning tool for yourself. So with the 30-day video challenge, for example, people know they're coming in there to get confident on camera. They don't realize that it's actually a really big personal growth journey. They get very clear about how to articulate their message, how to share their knowledge and expertise in a succinct manner in a 2-minute video. How to break down all this information that's in their knowledge and in their heart and in their life experiences into great content and value. So the 30-day video challenge I run bi-monthly. The next one is on the 15th of June. And you can go to my Facebook page, Melissa Groom, the Visibility Mentor, and there's a pinned post at the top of the group there. And there's some options to either do the challenge on your own, in the group mentoring program, or to work with me one-on-one. So they can send me a message if they're not sure about any of those options and they're not sure which one to take, and I can have a chat with them. But I would love to see more people getting out there and sharing their knowledge and expertise, because there's people that are Googling you right now. They have a problem, you have the solution, but they can't find you.
Yeah, thank you, and good advice, Melissa. And I'll put your details below this video too. So thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And it's an inspiration to always listen and talk with you and see what you're up to. So thanks, Mel. I really appreciate your time, and I'm sure everyone watching does too.
Thank you, Trevor. Bye, everyone.
How good's Melissa? She's great, isn't she? So what I've done here is just done this quick video to let you know Melissa has developed a little white paper guide here on how you can build your own membership challenge success checklist. So it goes through all these important points so you can build your own online challenge, your own membership, whatever you want. So it's all there. What I've done is I've put it here in the templates section on the Results Academy website. So you go in, you click here to register, you fill in your details, and what will happen is you'll have access to the library, because I've built this so I can upload all the various training templates and documents, and you can access the guide in there, and you can log in anytime you want when I do announcements of new helpful reports, scripts, tip guides. They're all going to be here in the template library. So success to you. Look forward to speaking soon, and go be the amazing you that you are. Speak soon.